Hey folks, Brian here. Yes, it looks a little different today. I'm not sitting in my car and or wearing my regular dark blue work shirt. So yeah, it's still me, it's okay. Today I wanted to share something that happened recently, and I have a couple of points I want to make from sharing it. A few days ago, I was working at my regular job in a retail establishment, and I was helping this lady, and she said something about being down here from Minnesota. So just conversation. I said, oh, well, did you move down here or you just visiting? And then it broke my heart. She said she was down here helping take care of her 1- and 3-year-old grandchildren because her daughter was killed in that plane crash in DC involving the military helicopter. And just broke my heart. And we talked a little bit, and I told her about Grief Share. And if I've mentioned it before, Grief Share is a support group for people who've lost loved ones. It's a 13-week course. There's videos, there's a workbook, there's discussion. And I've led that group for a while, and I can tell you in 40 years of ministry, leading Grief Share is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. More than preaching, leading worship, directing choir, teaching Sunday school, any of that, leading Grief Share has been the most fulfilling thing. And I told her about it, and we talked about some of the things with grief. We talked about, because this was fresh with her, it's like, I don't know, 7 weeks or something. So we talked about the dumb things that people say, like, sorry, the wind's blowing. But dumb things that people say, like, oh, I know exactly how you feel. No, you don't. I went through that. With my dad. You know how you felt when you lost your dad, but you don't know how I feel. You can empathize, but you don't know exactly how I feel because people are different, relationships are different. And of course, the worst one is, oh, she earned her angel's wings. No, she did not. That's not. First of all, I'm not sure angels have wings. Now, cherubim and some of the creatures do, but I'm not sure angels have wings because I don't see that in scripture. But even if they do, that's not where angels come from. We have this beautiful, It's a Wonderful Life, Clarence getting his wings. That's not how it works. That's a scripturally ignorant thing to say. But anyway, we talk about the dumb things people say. We talk about the year of firsts, the first birthday, first Christmas, first Thanksgiving, first anniversary, Mother's Day, things without that person. We talk about that. We talk about the ambushes of grief that just come from nowhere and hit you. It can be a smell of a song riding past a certain building. Anything can trigger that ambush of grief. So we talk about that. So there's so many things that we talk about in Grief Share. And I encouraged her, please, when you get home, please find a group near you. Grief Share, one word, the S is capital, but Grief Share. I said, please. And I told her, I don't believe in accidents. You're from Minnesota, you're down here in Charlotte, talking to me in this store about Grief Share. And so I pray for her. Her name is Mary. I pray for her. Pray for her to find that support. So my point in sharing this story is twofold. Number one, there's several things. You don't know what people are going through. People you encounter in your daily life, you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're struggling with. And kind of on top of that was just being led by the Lord, letting God cross your path with someone, being willing to talk, whatever you come up, whatever situation comes up, that God is directing your path. Let Him use you. Let Him speak through you to other people. And the third thing is just grief. I encourage you, if you're going through grief, reach out to someone, find Grief Share, find a pastor. There's other support groups too. Grief Share is just the one that I'm familiar with. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. So be encouraged. Look for opportunities for God to use you. Be empathetic with people because you don't know what they're going through. And as always, stay salty, my friends.